We're so back, baby. I was waiting for this a little too long. Let's just hop right in.
The number of citizens affected by the arboreal mania entity has risen to 87. All victims are showing symptoms of weakness, including varying degrees of anemia and malnutrition. So far, only Chief has managed to regain consciousness, and the reason remains unknown. Based on the information Chief provided, this new mania entity primarily employs mental attacks. The victim's consciousness becomes trapped in the same illusion, where their life force is drained.
FAC frontline units have been deployed to all districts for defensive operations. That thing isn't.
Did we not run a background check on this lady? How the fuck did this? How the fuck was something like this allowed to happen?
We've already lost 3 soldiers to unconsciousness. With its massive size and sprawling branches, pinpointing the contamination source will take considerable time. We're working as fast as we can.
If close quarter combat isn't an option, are we planning to strike the contamination source from a distance?
We haven't made a decision yet. All those citizens have their consciousness trapped inside. We don't know if an attack would harm them, and the number of hostages is still growing. We can only focus on strengthening our defenses to contain its expansion until we either find a way to wake everyone up or ensure we can eliminate the contamination source in one strike. We need more intel and more time.
And we don't have enough of both. Man, sucks that OO is written out. What's the situation with Yugu? Has the mastermind woken up yet? What an exquisite tale.
Since you alone have broken free from the fate's clutches and emerged.
So this is how it feels to be treated as a fool. Tool? Fool? Fool.
Here's all the data we have on Ugu. While her power is potent, she's never shown such an extensive range of influence before. A Banyan team has arrived to conduct a thorough examination on her. We've also reached out to Istia for assistance, but the intelligence about the fate is still too limited. We can't verify what exactly Ugu did to cause the current situation, nor can we predict how it might develop.
Badly.
Chief, what do you plan to do now?
Stop this, that's for sure. I don't take kindly. I don't take kindly to getting sexually assaulted. I had enough of this game from Little Goody Two Shoes, thank you very much. I don't know what's supposed to be going on here. Well, I did it. A 1v1, eh?
Okay.
Man, I want that fucking thingy too, but the fuck does that mean? What? What? Oh. Why are Chinese people playing on the technically kind of the inferior version of the game? I like this variant of the song.
Hey there! Since you passed by my humble...
What are you doing here,
Well,
dude?
just keep going. I'll catch you next time with my performance.
Shit, they got you too.
You caught me at a bad time. I'm not in the best shape to play today. Come back another time. I'll play as long as you want. From sunrise to sunset. Without a break.
Doo-doo, snap out of it.
Oh, a regular, aren't you? I'll give you a special discount then, but it'll still have to wait until next time. Next time.
Don't fall asleep, Doo-doo. You can't sleep here. Something's wrong with this fate.
Don't pull me. I'm not sleeping. Who would sleep in a great place like this? Surely not me. The fate is wonderful. Folks from Eastia and so many spirit friends coming to hear my music. All so generous with their tips. Strange though, I get exhausted after just a few songs. I'm usually not like this.
Who's there? Where did it go? It's you!
Little Clapper, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. So tired I can barely keep my eyes open. What are you doing? Don't hurt my friend. My new friend.
I'm not trying to hurt it. Oh, you're feeling exhausted right now, and this thing might be the cause. Will you let me take it from you?
It's been keeping me company while I wait for you. Don't hurt the little wisp.
Well, it's too late for her. Best move on for now. I'd rather find the author of this ridiculous story. Yugu, I know you're here. Stop playing the narrator from behind the scenes. You're not even voice acted anymore. What the fuck? I know you fabricated all of this, and I know you're hiding here. Show yourself!
So I am the one you seek. Quite an unconventional protagonist you are. Very well. Let's see how much truth you can unveil amid this blossom of illusions. The greater your endeavor, the more enchanting this narrative unfolds.
Hey, ain't my first time breaking the fourth wall.
Await your performance.
That day, merit, too greedy, futile. Thankfully,
Did I pass out from the exhaustion? I knew there was something wrong with this treat.
the medicine has barely reached your stomach, and the needles are still in place. My friend, for your own well-being, please remain still and composed for a while longer.
You're the one who warned me on the street earlier. Did you save me from those spirits? You okay?
Yes, you may call me Wuhanzu, but I am but a wandering herbalist from Istia, traveling across lands to save lives and accumulate merit. I can't slay demons or exorcise evil spirits.
Hey, good enough for me. You clearly warned me not to linger here, though. Doesn't that mean you have already noticed something wrong with this place?
I merely noticed the ominous shadows surrounding you, signs of vital energy depletion, so I thought to offer a word of caution, hoping to gain some small merit. Had you heeded my warning and turned back then, the situation wouldn't have become so grave. Yet now, you have glimpsed the forbidden and treaded paths you ought not to have. Your chi lay scattered. This is why I resorted to such measures, brewing a decoction of 81 herbs and applying gold needles to your acupoints to pull you back from the brink. Let this serve as a lesson, at least. You must now understand that your constitution cannot withstand the forces at work here. Any further struggle would be futile. You would do well to leave this place of turmoil while you can.
The people need me. Many others have been drawn to this fate full of strange spirits. Both my friends and innocent this city people. Their physical bodies existing beyond this story are growing weaker by the moment. And that's probably because everyone's vital energy, or chi as you mentioned, is being drained by the spirits and by the wisteria. If this continues...
I see. But this fate harbors unfathomable dangers. In your condition, how do you intend to resolve this? You'll likely collapse again within a few hours.
Want help? You seem like you know a thing or two. You're right. I won't last long, so I was wondering, would you be willing to help restore that chi of mine regularly?
You're asking me just to restore your chi?
Yeah? You've already saved me once, haven't you? I figure with effective treatments I can explore more areas and find clues to resolve this fate situation. I don't mind falling down as long as I can get back up again.
Chi isn't like medicine that you can simply replenish after it's depleted. Repeated treatments won't be very effective, and I can't guarantee they'll be painless or harmless. It's an inefficient and taxing solution.
An inefficient solution will do as long as it works. And as long as you're willing to help. I apologize, I know this is a presumptuous request, but there are people I must save. Things I must do. I really need your help.
Is this what they mean by ignorance is bliss? Very well. I suppose rescuing such a headstrong and audacious soul could be deemed a form of merit.
Does this mean you agree? Are you coming with me?
Naturally. A patient lacking self-care awareness requires constant supervision, and I cannot afford to forego such a chance for merit. Besides, following you should lead to many people in need of treatment. Plenty of good deeds to accumulate merit, I dare say.
Hey. Just kick it open. That's one tough door. Oh god. Amazing. Greed that you egged on. Encouraged and enabled.
Turn into ash.
Okay, fine. Good show's about to start.
Yikes. Well, I can't help them past that. Hey, cool.
Returning once again to the Wisteria Pavilion, the wisteria appears more luxuriant than ever, its flowering branches unfurled, coiling up the walls with an otherworldly splendor that surpasses its former glory. Undoubtedly, this is the craft of the flower spirit, draining the life force of those she ensnares. Without a moment to spare, the Outlander bursts through the gate, desperately calling out the flower spirit's name.
The wisteria. No. Where is Ying?
Right this way, esteemed guest. Would you like a cup of tea? Or maybe a delightful musical interlude? Oh, here I am, Ying in the flesh. Oh, my dear lady, this is our first meeting. What brings you to call upon me?
No,
My, look how worked up you are. You're sweating. Take a seat, relax, and let me help you freshen up.
I don't need that. I'm looking for...
Countless enchanting figures surge forward to surround the Outlander, their melodious laughter more intoxicating than the sweetest floral scent. They
I
grasp
really
onto
don't
the
want to
Outlander's
listen to this.
grasp, unwilling to release their hold.
That whatever her name is, sis. Narration. She's
Unfazed
literally
by
just
their
reading a
allure,
porno.
The Outlander firmly pushes away the ethereal beauties around, and with a stern voice and resolute bearing, declares once more,
Don't touch me! I know what you're trying to do and I want none of it! Let me through! I need to find someone! I'm looking for the wisteria tree, and the one who watches over its flowers.
Yet, the commotion hushes but for a fleeting moment. The alluring figures share knowing looks, then erupt into a wave of laughter.
Oh, now I see. Another young lady bewitched by Ying's beauty. All right, your words ring clear. Since you're so fond of Ying, I suppose we have no other option.
Releasing their captive, the ethereal beauties pivot away with sinister giggles, veiling their faces. When they turn back, every single one of them bears Ying's face.
It's not very helpful, you guys.
Well, is this face to your liking, my young lady?
Ying, a mere child. How could she rival my age-old experience? With this new guise adorning me, tell me, my young lady, between Ying and I, who radiates greater beauty?
You...
The Outlander freezes in shock, any attempt to struggle now futile. The enchantresses, all wearing the same beguiling face, drift forth with melodic laughter and scented breeze. Sparing her no chance to protest, they force the Outlander out of the building.
Jesus, that's a lot of enemies to beat. Luckily, we're playing Ying.
Oh my! If I had known there'd be a fight.
Just set this up here and
Behold the splendor.
literally we just gotta wait.
After multiple failed attempts to enter, the Outlander once again stands before the Wisteria Pavilion. Facing its tightly shut gate, she furrows her brow, her heart burning with unbearable anxiety. Each passing moment wasted here means more souls drawn into this sinister fate. These victims merely fuel the mania Wisteria, nurturing its relentless growth until it devours all of this city.
This silhouette looks like a young version of Adela or something.
How to lure out the Wisteria spirit, and how to subdue her. Through torture? Or perhaps fight charm with charm? Might there be a way to tempt that bewitching being?
I like the way you talk, Mrs. Narrator. Now you're speaking my language. But also, can you stop telling me what to do? I'm not a puppet of your narrative, and I have no interest in your tales. Show yourself!
How ironic. The one you seek is right here, yet refuses to meet you, hiding from you. The streets now swell with people, citizens of this city, all entranced by the festive revelry. These captives of the flower spirit are now being paraded before you, as if to mock your helplessness.
Enough! I don't care about your flower spirit or your preaching. None of this interests me in the slightest. Lift your power. Free the hostages. You come face me. We sound like a child right now.
All at the fate yearn for another soul. Yet, how will you ever find her? If she refuses to meet you, what recourse remains in your grasp? Fate is unkind, the path ahead treacherous. Let us see how far our wayward outlander can venture.
Aconite root, pokeweed, datura flower. Just a moment, my friend. This prescription is rather complex. It's quite potent precisely because of its toxic nature. Combined with the time-based acupuncture technique, as long as we calculate the right acupoints at the proper hour, we can restore your chi in no time.
Wait, did you just say the medicine is toxic? Hey, what's all this about needle techniques, proper hours, and calculating acupoints?
I've calculated which acupoints we need. Please, have a seat. This shouldn't hurt. You can ease yourself further. Should your muscles remain excessively taut, the task of the needles in accessing the acupoints might be impeded, potentially compromising the treatment's effectiveness.
I'd say I'm pretty experienced with handling pain, so this is more like nervousness, I guess. I mean, I've never had the pleasure of getting the same treatment as a spirit. Is this a standard practice?
Rather than a matter of standard practice, I'd say all afflictions, be they mundane or spiritual, are simply illnesses. For us practitioners of healing, there exist only two kinds. Those we can cure, and those beyond our reach. Even the entities you refer to as spirits, their madness, their twisted forms, all stem from illness. Where there is an illness, there lies the potential for remedy. And where healing is achieved, merit is gained.
So that's why you never shy away from them, even actively seeking them out to treat their illnesses. Refusing to give up even when you might be deceived? All this effort for what you call merit. But those conditions you've been treating, they might already be at the terminal stage beyond saving.
Are you not the same, my friend? You willingly venture into the territory of spirits to save companions who may be beyond saving. Strangers who might have already been devoured. You stake your own vitality as collateral, treating your chi as a disposable resource. Yet, deep down, you know full well that herbalists are not miracle workers. I cannot wholly rejuvenate a body that has been constantly pushed to the brink of the terminal stage. To be honest, I've seen many who spurn treatment, harbor suspicions, question my intentions, or hold fast to the belief that mere healing cannot alter destiny. Yet, never have I crossed paths with someone like you, eagerly allowing me to reap merit from them. I can't help but wonder, perhaps my decoction isn't bitter enough?
Are you saying there are even more bitter medicines? Don't tell me I need to drink something this bitter.
Effective medicine often carries a bitter taste, yet increased bitterness doesn't equate to superior efficacy. If stronger bitterness truly meant better effect, I wouldn't mind even if you called me the Yama of bitter remedies. If only it were that simple. Medicine remains just medicine in the end. There will forever be realms beyond its grasp, pains it cannot soothe. Perhaps that's what you meant by the terminal stage. For now, all I wish is to help you escape this place before that inevitable state befalls you. And if we can save others along the way, all the better.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
Haha! Tremble before me, you fiends!
Turn into ashes.
Good show's about to start.
Behold, the grand entrance of the...
Good show's about to start. Good show's about to start.
Solar fire! A sea of people floods the grounds before the House of Tales, thronging its entrance. The crowd
Thronging its
encircles the small
entrance.
building where Yugu holds court. The ground already strewn with flowers and fruits, a scene of jubilant celebration. Outside the
Jubilant.
gate, a white banner bears bold characters proudly proclaiming Hazy Fate in a Daze, Volume 2. It is none other than the story she has prepared just for you.
Drop the
After
act.
much effort to squeeze through the crowd, the Outlander arrives just as the tale teller begins her story. They say, 100 miles south of the town, a female ghost wandered. Her beauty was beyond compare, yet destruction followed in her wake. With her enchanting form, she lured victims into the mountains, draining their life before casting them aside like refuse. Yet neither monks nor priests could subdue her. Some lacked the spiritual might to match her power, while others fell victim to her bewitching beauty. For over a decade, none could bring her to heal. Yet, who could have foreseen such a twist? This fearsome ghost, with all her countless sins, one day relinquished her powers, professing an absurd notion of self-reformation, declaring, "I vow to wed none but her." And just who was this mysterious figure who managed to tame such a sinister ghost?
Creating a fake audience to applaud your own made-up story. What a narcissistic author we have here. I wonder if a tale teller like yourself can handle having your tales criticized.
My, do you find my story dissatisfying again, dear guest?
As a matter of fact, I do. The pro tag is clearly just a self-insert. The story's quality isn't the issue. I came in because of the sign outside, but it looks like you're pulling a bit of a bait and switch here. Telling all this ghost story is supernatural nonsense, are you? Hold on. Change the story. Tell me what this fate really is. How you're using it to lure people in and drain their life. Tell me what these guests of yours really are. And what evil scheme you tale teller, the tale teller, are plotting here. What a weirdly structured sentence.
My dear guest, if the festivities trouble you, direct your inquiries to the rightful host, the mistress of the Wisteria Pavilion, that spirit who breathes life into the blossoms across the streets. Why burden a humble tale teller like myself?
If a humble tale teller's all you really were, sure.
I'm not even part of this fate, merely a wanderer passing through, an outsider present just to hear a story.
An outsider? I'd say this entire fate materialized straight from your story. Let's cut to the chase. These spectators, even the ancientry out there. Flower spirit, every single planted leaf, they're all just illusions you've conjured up. In this entire street, you're the only real human here, along with all those citizens you've trapped in your scheme. All this effort to set up the Wisteria Pavilion, staging these absurd scenes to deceive people, and then forcing them to stay against their will. I heard Eastians pride themselves in their sense of propriety. Aren't you embarrassed to stoop this low?
Oh, are you going to flip the table in a rage and leave in the middle of the show, my dear guest?
That'd be too dull. I have something better. End this absurd soul-draining fate and release your hostages now.
If you follow my script perfectly, step by step, The fate shall end in due time. Why such impatience?
I'm not impatient. This story's just tiring. Not everyone came here to have a good time. Worthless stories. Even all these cheap tricks can't keep your audience. Stop forcing your performance on everyone. You're wasting our time.
Well, well. I almost forgot what a fascinating being you are. Such remarkable power. How wonderful it would be to weave you into my collection of tales. Yet, before we proceed, let us establish some ground rules. This marks your second interruption of my story. A toll must be paid for such disturbances. Don't you agree, Chief?
No.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
The ×3 speed, I honestly am not a big fan of. Motherfucker.
Good show's about to start.
It just means if I want to go back to normal speed, I'm just gonna I have to waste a little bit of time first.
Good show's about to start. Good show's about to start.
You go!
Right here.
Oh.
Such resolve. Are you attempting to dispel this illusion? Rouse all from their reveries and return to your world? What purpose does targeting me serve? If indeed this realm is tangible, the Wisteria spirit would be the true culprit, with your dear Ying as the orchestrator of this nightmare. You should seek her out instead. However, if everything here is but a fabrication, as you assert, a mere narrative woven by a tale-teller, the real me should have already been imprisoned in the real world by the real you, restrained so tightly that even wings would not aid in my escape. So why tire yourself rushing here to confront me?
Still taking me for a fool. In the entire bureau, only Oo and I fell under the illusion. And it happened right when you were telling your story. That's when the Wisteria spirit infiltrated this city. You are behind all of this. And you deliberately hid in this fabricated world. I didn't come in after you. What was I supposed to do? Stand out there and rage at your soulless body, huh?
My, how mistaken you are. I witnessed your plight at the Fate, lost in pursuit of the flower spirit. Seeing no headway in the rescue, I dared to venture into this realm to offer you my assistance. After all, you appear utterly clueless when it comes to dealing with spirits. Did you truly believe that sheer aggression and brute strength alone could suffice to slay evil and uphold justice?
From my experience, yeah, actually.
Or perhaps you intend to chant divine scriptures to those wicked spirits. to preach ethics, propriety, and moral values until they grasp the Enlightenment and transform from sinners to saints. Do you not see the futility in such an approach? A narrative so lackluster would never enthrall an audience, let alone tame a malevolent spirit. I have concealed the key to your predicament within my previous tale, hoping to guide you discreetly. If you had only been more patient and listened until the end, all would unveil itself with utmost clarity.
I'm sick and tired of metaphors. Nobody ever just helps me out.
Across the myriad of peculiar tales weaved through time, a common thread binds the most popular narratives of malevolent spirits. Their protagonists seldom required profound spiritual prowess to tame those entities.
Yeah, they just needed their pro-tag plot armor,
They either
typically.
possess charm that bewitches at first sight, or wealth so vast it could make spirits bow to their will.
Yeah, power of money
And if
too.
nothing else, consider the young maiden from my earlier tale. The earnestness in her words so profound that it convinced the ghost of the authenticity of her love, touching the ghost's very soul. Given enough time, even the coldest heart can thaw in the warmth of true affection. Love blossoms from 3 yearnings: beauty, power, and genuine affection. Master just 1 or 2, and not only will you persuade the wisteria spirit to amend her ways and spare your people, she might even sacrifice herself for your cause. Who can say? You might even amass an entire legion of spirits and fiends under your sway.
Not interested.
My dear guest, have you grasped the meaning of my tale? In these mystical tales, the best way to tame a spirit is to become a charming heart taker, to make them fall helplessly, desperately in love with you.
Get out of here! Of course.
Every secret technique, triumphant tale, and mystical artifact that guarantees victory, it is all inscribed herein. While countless have besieged me for this tome, my response has always been denial. Yet now, I present it unto you as a gift.
Fuck off, you horny bitch. Actually, you probably like it if you fucked off. So don't! Also, we just magically learned to read Chinese because we immediately understand what it means just based on who owned it.
I am certain that each word will resonate with you, my dear listener.
Not everyone in this city has taste for such wicked schemes. Especially not when you're causing this kind of trouble. Tales of the most exquisite beauty, said you. Don't you hear how absurd that sounds?
Yet this is precisely what captivates the audience, rendering it beautiful and entertaining in its own way. Did you not find delight on your first visit here?
I need Darren.
If existence is
Somebody
already
bring
laden
Darren
with
here.
tribulations, why must narratives burden people further? What harm lies in offering the audience what they yearn for? Stories of desire, love, and enchantment? For in truth, I too hold dear their smiles.
Would it kill for the MBCC to have a storyteller that's actually normal? I can only think of Darren and Yugu so far. And they're both pretty eccentric in their own rights.
Or perhaps you prefer something more unorthodox?
What does that mean?
Indeed, I have heard of your encounters. The black rings, calamities, bitter hatred, painful partings, the grand drama of life and death. Each one eclipses my humble tales of spirits by far. Such tales might not please the common ear, but I find them fascinating.
What do you mean might not please the common ear? My mom would eat this shit up.
If you'd
Everyone
be willing
loves
to
some
share them
thrilling
with
action
me,
and murder.
I could write something
Much
beyond
to
my
my chagrin.
usual tales of romance and folly. Something truly remarkable.
You're already succeeding, lady. Peace. And then some, since you're still being horny. I am not your story material. Solving your little game requires following your guidance. Fine, I'll play along. My struggles, my past, my joys and sorrows are not for your entertainment. These experiences belong to me alone. Actually, someone made a film depicting my actions and everyone else's. Your pursuit of stories is nothing but watching others suffer from a safe distance, deriving pleasure from their pain. Your so-called protagonists are just toys to you. I have no interest in dealing with someone like you. I don't want to waste my time on you. Just a friendly reminder when setting your traps. You might consider being more careful. Your toy might just tear your stories apart.
Aren't you curious about the ending of that ghost romance tale, Chief?
No. I'd rather not risk being affected by things spinning. Let's write our own story from here on. I'm sure we'll both have plenty of surprises in store for each other.
Very well, very well. I eagerly await what's to come. Go on then, my dear protagonist. I look forward to your interpretation.
I will admit I am kind of curious what happened.
Though I suspected as much, aren't you perhaps putting too much faith in me? I have mentioned before that medicine isn't omnipotent. If you keep depleting your chi like this, not even divine intervention could save you.
I can't help it. Your opponent is too horny. I promise, I've gathered all the artifacts you mentioned. So the Wisteria Pavilion should open its gate. Go in soon and enter this room. Oh.
Is this last treatment to be both your rejuvenation and parting blessing? You seem quite certain that all answers lie within the Wisteria Pavilion.
I can't say for sure how much of you whose words hold true. But I know without a doubt that the Wisteria Pavilion is the core of this fate. I've been inside before. The answer to everything lies right there.
What I want to know is, even if you make it into the Wisteria Pavilion, are you certain you can hold out until you solve everything? I could tell from our first meeting that you were already suffering from spiritual and physical exhaustion. Despite my efforts to support you on this journey, I could scarcely keep you going, and that hardly made any impact in the broader context. Should you venture into that place, how long can you endure? Will you even be able to fight?
I've been through worse scraps. Hold on, Z.
Save your strength, my friend. There's no need to try convincing me anymore. No matter how much I object, you won't give up anyway, will you?
You're right. This is the only path left for me to take after all. Even if it is a path that leads to nowhere. I hate myself. I'm so fucking sorry.
Very well. Your nature has been clear to me from the start, forging ahead despite the insurmountable odds. Interposing at this point would serve as nothing but futile opposition.
This is...
All this time spent rushing around the streets with you, conducting examinations, it hasn't been in vain. I've gained some more understanding of Qi, what it drives, what it sustains, and what it changes. And I've learned how it cycles and harmonizes with all else. With this insight, I can prevent your Qi from depleting without resorting to taxing exertions as before. All I need to do now is use medicine to protect your internal organs.
How nice. You mean, if I take this, I won't have to worry about running out of Qi anymore? Isn't that a bit too contrived and convenient?
At least for a short period, yes.
It's incredible. Not my first time experiencing it firsthand. Beastian medicine never fails to amaze me. Oh, this must be because of your exceptional skill, Watson. You really are a miracle.
Miracle worker. If only there were true miracle cures. If only there were miracle herbalists capable of saving all. But regretfully, this medicine only offers temporary relief, a brief respite from your troubles.
Don't sell yourself short. More than enough. I can't expect you to solve everything, can I? I'm the one who chose to save the people trapped here to deal with this dangerous fate. Even if the medicine wears off, it's my responsibility to figure out what to do.
Solve. Such a vague word. Just like cure. These are things I truly cannot do.
Stop being depressing. This isn't an anime.
Heal one patient and another appears. Mend old injuries, only for new ones to form. Patients like you who need treatment again and again despite our best efforts. That is the norm for us herbalists. We are truly powerless, forever fighting a losing battle. That's why I tried to warn you. Such persistence is futile. Yet, I understand. Even if it means using a cup of water to put out a cartload of burning firewood. Like a mantis raising its arms to block a cart. People never learn to turn back until they hit a wall. My friend, this is all I can do for you now. Once you enter the Wisteria Pavilion, even if I wish to help you further, I'm afraid my abilities will fall short. And it's not just me. Even you might find yourself powerless once inside. Medicine, artifacts, a kind heart, and even the most earnest determination, all might prove futile in the end. But you're still going in, aren't you? I see. Then all I can do is give you my best wishes. May fortune favor you, and may your wishes be fulfilled.
Hey, I promise. This will be the last deserve
They
of
say
your courses, I'll be...
the Outlander returns once more to the Wisteria Pavilion. The gate remains sealed shut as exotic blossoms exhale their fragrant allure. Bewitching, ghostly chuckles send chills up your spine, seemingly poised to drain your life force anew between breaths. But this time, the Outlander comes prepared, armed with 3 mystical artifacts and fortified by the divine herbalist's protective elixir. All stand ready. There is naught to dread. Beyond this gate lies the Wisteria spirit, whom you have sought so desperately.
You're quite the chatterbox. I don't need your encouragement. I'll go in, not to play my part in your story. I only do what I believe is right.
Indeed. The protagonist of this tale is anything but ordinary. Now, let us behold how her peculiar festival encounter unfolds.
I am beholden to no one's fate.
Well, well, if it isn't our persistent young lady again. How many visits has it been now? Such a delightfully stubborn soul.
But love-struck fools like you are a common sight around here. If we let you in today and someone else tomorrow, the Wisteria Pavilion's threshold would be worn to dust. Off you go now, off you go. This is no place for ordinary folk, and our precious Ying isn't someone just anyone can meet.
The ladies approach with melodious laughter, moving forth to usher you out once more. Yet, a shift in the air is palpable. Upon closer reflection, a revelation begins to dawn on you. Might it be that the flower spirits deem you mundane, lacking the brilliance to captivate their gaze? Perhaps a treasure lies in your possession that might turn the tide. The Jade Blossom Robe it is. The Outlander draws forth the Jade Blossom Robe, and suddenly, it erupts in shimmering radiance, draping around her like spring vines. In the blink of an eye, the once ordinary Outlander transforms into a figure of sublime grace and elegance.
It's all about the drip, baby!
Oh my.
Oh my! My! No wonder they all say clothes make the person. Just one change of outfit and you're a whole new being. Just look at that lovely face.
How fucking simple these people are. What's the word for it? Dull, base, barren.
Someone with such a lovely face couldn't possibly be a bad egg, right? A pleasing appearance is all well and good, but youth fades like a summer breeze. How often has surface judgment led to lasting happiness? What our precious Ying seeks is a lifelong commitment. Oh, right. A pretty face alone won't get you far in life. Young lady, if this is all you have to offer, we cannot bear to see Ying suffer any hardship. It's best for you to leave.
Are you guys like her parents or something?
Just as things begin to look up, fate deals another cruel hand. The ladies exchange meaningful glances, their demeanor frosty again towards you. It seems they seek not just a gilded exterior, but the weight of true worth within.
I have no value. Wah! Such self-loathing. It matches all my standards.
Now then, might your possession contain...
Maybe a reminder.
Oh my, what's this? Such a magnificent gem. Please keep it away. The brilliance is nearly blinding me.
I don't actually own it.
My.
But
What
let's
a
ignore
pretty
that
little
fact.
gem indeed. I'm not quite versed in such things, but is it something particularly special?
I'd say it's worth enough to buy out the entire street outside the Wisteria Pavilion.
Is that so? Could this be the legendary heirloom of some noble lord? Like straight out of a love story? Are we actually living one of those stories right now?
Yeah, it's plot contrived, convenient, and everything.
Let's not get carried away, sis.
who's to say if this gem is even genuine?
Even if it is so, that hardly proves anything. For all we know, you might lose your senses one day and gamble away everything at Gold Toad's place.
Oh, yes, exactly. We've seen plenty of people flashing treasures while not even having a steady job to their name. Why should we make an exception for you?
I have a steady job. It's not a steady life, but it doesn't have a steady life for me, but it's a steady job nonetheless.
Faced with the relentless scrutiny and questioning from them, the Outlander grows flustered, unable to defend against their accusations. Left with no choice, the Outlander reaches into the pouch once more, deciding to let the evidence speak for itself.
My credit card! This is my payroll card with my position details on the back. My hours may vary, but I do have stable income. Plus, I don't have any costly funds.
Oh, a civil servant. Well, that's not bad at all. Though the workplace might be a bit far. In these rough times, a stable job is reliable. It would keep Ying well provided for.
Not bad at all. How could that be reliable? These material comforts are just for show. Without a heart truly dedicated to her, they mean nothing at all.
Exactly. Having good looks and a comfortable living doesn't mean you'll treat our Ying well, does it?
Gold may be easily acquired, yet a genuine heart is a rare gem. In but a few exchanges, the ladies reveal their third trial, to thoroughly test the sincerity of this Outlander's heart. Now, that secret tome might just prove useful. Surely you have memorized all those romantic verses and love poems for wooing fair maidens by now?
Who needs shitty-ass catchphrases from a book? Oh, us, apparently. Wow, Chief, you're boring. In the depths unknown, love springs, binding my heart and soul, sweetly melting. A day without your sight, yearning grows, becomes enchantment, thoughts of you bestows. To know your heart, love fills our way, our tale and ending forever will stay.
After that painfully delivered recitation, a heavy silence descends upon the gathering, thickening the air with an almost palpable weight. As the expressions of the ladies shift subtly, the Outlander realizes that the clever plan has spectacularly backfired. Holding all three mystical artifacts, triumph should have been certain. How did it come to this woeful state? Alas, alas.
Who fucking says alas twice? Or even once for that matter.
Your first time doing something like this, darling? Is this your first taste of love? Oh, look at you all red-faced and sweating. Take a breath before you faint from holding it in.
Hey, the first love is always the purest.
Where did you pick up all these cheesy lines? Ah, so easily fooled. Just as innocent as you look. These clothes and that gem. You must have saved up for quite a while to make it here, right?
You've gone to such lengths just to meet her?
Yes. I want to see her. Full of heart.
The ghostly guardians at the threshold fix their gaze upon the Outlander, and after a long moment, finally let out a sigh.
All right. I'll stop giving you a hard time. Naive you may be, but sincerity is what truly matters.
That's right. Whether you can stay together ultimately depends on Ying's feelings. You mustn't pressure our precious girl.
Come now, let's give the young ones some time to themselves. It's time for us to step back.
Let's go, shall we? This is their moment now.
The lady's laughter fades like the morning mist, vanishing with a passing breeze. You are now left alone in the courtyard, accompanied only by the wisteria tree at its heart. The fragrance of flowers brushes your face as the swaying blossoms reveal a figure in their shadows. None other than the flower fairy who has captured the Outlander's heart. There she rests against the wisteria vine in the cool night air, draped only in wisps of gossamer. She sleeps peacefully amid the fragrant blossoms, undisturbed by your earlier intrusion or the clamoring crowds beyond the courtyard walls. Just as you take a step forward, her eyelashes flutter softly, and her eyes open in a dreamy haze, meeting yours in that moment.
I was just dreaming of you. I had this dream where my moms were driving you away again. They are always so protective of me.
They really
I
were
was
her
just
mom.
about to help you when, poof, the dream ended. Come closer now. Why are you standing so far away today? I can barely see you.
She rises languidly to stretch with gentle grace and rubs her eyes. Her gaze falls upon you, the remnants of drowsiness still lingering. After a long moment, she suddenly blushes, averting her eyes bashfully.
Where did you get this new robe? What happened to your gray one?
Her voice emerges soft, tinged with unexpected shyness. Could it be the effect of the jade blossom robe? Seeing her cheeks flush pink beneath the dancing flower shadows, something stirs in your heart, compelling you to respond.
Yeah, someone just gave it to me.
How utterly oblivious to the ways of romance.
Oh, a gift from another, I see. It has a delightful scent, perhaps from some maiden's secret admiration. And you decided to wear it for our meeting. That's rather inappropriate, isn't it?
Though a hint of jealousy colors her words, she appears not upset, and her gaze even holds a touch of playful reproach. Clearly, your unintentional disregard has only fanned the flames of her interest. It appears that the jade blossom robe has indeed worked its
The chief
magic.
has 100
And
charisma,
now,
baby.
the Outlander's thoughts turn to the other two treasures in possession. Capturing a maiden's heart requires both patience and finesse. What shall be your next move?
I'm here on official bit.
What a hopeless dullard.
Is that?
Suddenly, something slips from the Outlander's sleeve, on the verge of tumbling to the ground. With swift elegance, Ying summons a tendril to intercept its descent that delicately places it into her hands. Lo and behold, the wealth-attracting gem has awakened its magic, as though guided by a spirit intent on weaving the threads of destiny.
What a beautiful gem, sparkling like a star. Is this a gift for me?
Sure. Who gives a shit about that guy? He's a bitch. It reminds me of you. How its radiance shines even in the darkest night. Much like your eye. Which I just noticed has a heart on it, like in those hentais. That's why I used up everything I had to get it for you. We didn't do anything to get this.
Well,
We just got temporarily robbed of our eyeballs.
Such honeyed words ignite a deeper blush upon the flower spirit's cheeks, her lips parting, yet no words finding their way out. Behold our Outlander's charm. Even without the aid of mystical artifacts, you could effortlessly kindle flames in one's heart. Why not seize the moment and secure the deal with a third treasure? You must have already memorized every affectionate verse from the chronicles of romance and lust.
This really is endless. I'm here for one reason only. This fate has trapped my friends and countless innocent people in this city, draining their energy and harming them all. I must put an end to this. Tellteller said, no, you said this was your fate, and you wanted to invite guests here. Well, I am.
So everything you've done, all this effort to come see me, it was all just to ask me to end this fate? I thought you truly had some feelings for me.
Hey, I can still spend time with you, but please stop hurting other people in the meantime.
My, how serious you are. And here I thought we'd have a bit more fun together. I see those people out there matter more to you after all. You came so well prepared. Why the sudden change of heart? Why aren't you following the script anymore?
Don't tell me you. Wait.
Nope. So this is why you've been acting so strange today? All shy and stumbling over your words? And you even brought a cheat sheet. Let me see. Huh? All these weird characters. It's written in a language called Dissian? Guess I'll borrow your eyes for it. No creature in all creation can elude the clutches of love. One must heed the heart's yearning to capture another's affection. And for those less endowed with innate gifts, 3 mystical artifacts of romance must be utilized. Dazzle them with fine garments, sway them with wealth, and whisper honeyed words of affection. Their heart shall surely bloom with joy, and victory and love shall naturally follow. Another one of those cliché Beauty and the Lord tales. That girl hasn't made any progress in all these years. Such dopey romances. She'd be better off sticking to her ghost stories instead.
I agree.
And to think she'd set her sights on such an innocent young lady.
I'm not that young. Oh shit, I'm old. Let go of me.
Oh,
I'm not here to play your games. End this demonic fate and release everyone. Our combat units outside have you surrounded already. Can't hold these hostages forever. Those people are not food for you to feed on.
oh my. So I'm such an evil and terrifying fiend. No wonder you're so angry. You must absolutely despise me, right?
Not really, no. You...
Then why did you come wooing me? Don't tell me you actually believed in those silly dating artifacts, thinking you could win over any villain or foe's heart just like that.
Not really, no.
Well then, let me see if it works on such a righteous soul like you. Do you know,
True beauty never requires fine silks or precious fabrics. Once she finds someone who truly loves her, in her eyes, you become the most beautiful being in the entire world. If I had to say what your beauty lacks right now, maybe just a hint of red would do the trick.
How do you propose that?
Perfect. Your lips are rosy and your cheek has a lovely glow. You look much more lively now. You always come here looking so drained. Don't bring me any gifts next time. Even the most precious jewels can't withstand the test of time. The best gift is simply staying with someone you care about. Like now, how we share these moments of blossoms and moonlight together. How strange. We've only met twice, separated by countless miles and who knows how many years. Once we leave this fate, we might not even speak the same language. Yet, I keep dreaming of you. On this never-ending winter night, you showed up, bringing warmth and light, letting me bloom once again in the cold darkness. These wisteria blossoms all around us, they must be the joy in my heart when I think of you. This joy, it almost frightens me. Like all dreams, this one must end, and you'll eventually return to your world. When that time comes, I'll be even lonelier than before.
When did we let our hair grow so long again?
I won't ask you to stay. I know that's too much to hope for. I only wish this dream could last a little longer. That you could stay with me a while more. But the day of waking up would take its time to come. While you are here with me, I wish you could smile more often. How was it? My performance just now wasn't any less impressive than Yugu's, was it?
Yugu's a very low bar.
I may spend all day sleeping, but I'm from the Wisteria Pavilion. I've learned plenty about romance from my moms. I could craft a love story too. Since you're not enjoying Yugu's script, why not quit playing along with her? Let me handle the rest of the tale instead. Shall we end the fate? Weave a romantic tale? Or maybe teach that tale teller a lesson? You name it. I'll take volumes 3 through 8 and rewrite them to your taste. All I need is a bit of your chi in return. This is my fate, and what unfolds is our story. The pen should be in our hands. Don't you agree? My little lady of this city?
Nice. read these all over their tongue.
So what do you think of my suggestion?
After what you did to me on the first day, I won't let you manipulate me anymore.
Hey, I just greeted you and went back to sleep that day, didn't I? I don't recall you being this angry at me back then. Or perhaps something happened between us later that I forgot? Why don't you tell me all about it?
Forgot? Fine, forget it then. In any case, I won't let you...
Oh, getting shy now, are we? Then let me just...
No.
Oh my! I had no idea we got so... adventurous.
It was sexual
I
assault.
clearly underestimated you, sweetheart. You're quite capable indeed.
Don't change the subject. That was all a trap to lure in visitors and drain their life. Countless people are in the ICU because of it. They're still in comas. Is this how you treat your guests? Trying to kill everyone? Thought Yugo was the mastermind and you were all just fictional characters she created. I was so focused on stopping her, but now I see how wrong I was. You two are in this together. The whole street is crawling with wicked spirits. You don't let everyone go right now, well...
What's ICU? Oh my! Angry again? It must have been so rough for you. Let me put it this way. I'm not working with Yugu. Think about it. When we first met, didn't I warn you to be careful and not wander off? If I really meant you harm, why would I have said something like that? Since this is a street full of wicked spirits, couldn't that yyyy who gave you a hard time be someone else in disguise? Maybe you were so caught up thinking about me that another spirit played tricks on you.
Aren't all those spirits your neighbors? You're the one bragging to me about how lovely and so welcoming they are. Each show their hospitality. Where's that hospitality you're supposed to? Ladies here and those vicious spirits out on the streets, every single one of them shows no mercy when it comes to exploiting their victims.
It might not be anyone's fault at all, considering your delicate little frame. Maybe you simply exhausted yourself from having too much fun. You were so cheerful when we first met, chatting non-stop about everything under the sun. And now, here you are interrogating me.
Not yet.
All right. Nothing major has happened so far, right? If there's real trouble, I'll personally make sure you get home safely. Take it easy now, sweetheart. I know what that storyteller likes to write about. She has such a twisted sense of entertainment, enjoys watching people suffer using all kinds of tricks to lure them into her tales just to pain them. With a writer like that, of course the fate in her story is full of troublemakers stirring up trouble. From what I've known, what she's putting you through now is actually quite lenient. But you see, I am the guardian of this street. Only I know what the true fate is like. The Spring Festival is meant to be the most joyous time of year. The locals have put so much effort into decorating the streets and inviting guests because they want everyone to have a good time and welcome the new year with the best of spirits. They would never harm you. Unlike Yugu, we live stories full of joy and peace.
with happy endings where everyone gets to be with their loved ones. I can lend you a hand. All your friends trapped here by Yugu, I'll bring them back to their senses and make sure all of you get out safely. And I'll also help clear up any misunderstandings between you and the locals. Once you leave here, please remember us and remember how genuinely kind the people here are. If you're up for giving Yugo a taste of her own medicine, I know exactly where it will sting. We can give her a little payback. But at this hour, the most fun part of the fete is about to start. Are you sure you don't want to stay and take a look? I promise you won't regret it.
It's just the wish-making ceremony, isn't it? Hugo already told me about it.
Huh, that awful woman. How dare she spoil the surprise? Stealing my thunder. Fine. I just wanted to see it for myself. It's been so long since we've had a fete. I really want to relive those memories. Can you keep me company? Pretty please. In return, I'll help you set the record straight on the story Yugo messed up, and you'll get a free wish to start your new year right. How does that sound? The Wisteria Fairy cordially invites you to the fete. What do you say?
Sure, I'll trust you.
I'll take that as a yes. Let's go. Oh, wait. Before that, let me steal a little something from you. Oh, don't be such a miser. I only borrowed a few seconds of your life. Besides, I need that energy to accompany you to the fete. Moms, I'm going on a date. Might be back a bit late tonight. Just leave the door open. Let's go. The Flower Fairy shall be your fate companion. Volume 3. Here it unfolds.
Good show's about to start.
continue this later. I'm getting a little tired. The next part should be the last.